We are searching the globe for Musa Acuminata, a most incredible specimen. Our search may take weeks, months, even minutes. Aha! What is this plant, you may ask? Well, it is nothing short of the incredible banana.
Bananas!
I can see you're confused. This is a banana, trust me, just like this one. But this is the banana plant, and this is the fruit of a banana plant. These two also belong to different species. These bananas are part of the same genus, Musa, but they belong to different species. Our store-bought banana is a species cultivated for commercial use, but Musa acuminata is a wild species of banana. Our store-bought banana might have looked like Musa acuminata a long time ago. After all, they're related, in an evolutionary way. Sometimes one species separates into two when a group within that species becomes different enough. If you let enough time pass, this happens again and again. So why do these species look so different? Some of these differences come from the way that these bananas have been grown historically. The store-bought banana has been domesticated, while Musa acuminata has been left to grow in the wild. This process has taken thousands of years. But this doesn't mean that Musa acuminata is somehow unimportant. Nothing could be farther from the truth. Musa acuminata is an important ancestor of a lot of bananas that are edible. And edible bananas are really important. Here's some information about the economic importance of bananas from the United Nations. The banana is the fourth most important food product within the countries ranked by certain institutions as least developed. It's the staple food for some 400 million people on this planet. Some 1,000 varieties of banana trees have been identified in more than 150 countries. It is the fifth most eaten fruit on Earth. And how's that for convincing? So, where does this wonder plant live? How does it grow? The genus Musa, which contains all edible bananas, can be naturally found in an area that includes Nepal, southern mountainous China, Indonesia, New Guinea, India, and even a corner of Australia. But people grow it all over the world. For example, it's the most important cash crop grown in Uganda, which is not exactly part of this club. Musa acuminata grows naturally within the same general area as other members of its genus. Even the name of the genus Musa reflects its global nature. The name Musa may come from the Arabic word for banana, muz. The English word banana comes from West African names for the fruit. What do bananas grow on? Looking at our leaf friend, your first guess might be, on a tree, duh. But you've been tricked. The banana plant is not a tree. By some estimates, banana plants are the largest herbaceous plant on Earth. They can grow to heights of 15 to 30 feet. This is the banana's flower. It actually develops from the bud at the end of the banana stalk. The Uganda National Council for Science and Technology actually calls it a compound spike of female and male flowers. In other words, flowers producing pollen and different flowers producing eggs. The female flowers develop into the individual fruits that we eat, called fingers in the business. Fingers make up a bunch. A new shoot of the banana plant may take up to 18 months to produce a mature bunch of fruit. One stalk can contain up to 150 individual bananas and can weigh from 80 to 100 pounds. And get this, each stalk only flowers once. So when it's produced its fruit, it is cut down and left to decompose and fertilize the new shoot growing from the same stem. In this way, commercially grown bananas are often reproduced clonally instead of through sexual reproduction, in which an equal amount of genetic material comes from two different parent plants. A lot of banana species can't even reproduce sexually, because individuals in these species have 3 sets of chromosomes, which don't split nicely to produce the halved amounts of genetic material necessary for sexual reproduction. This means that there isn't a lot of genetic diversity being introduced into banana populations, something that makes it really hard for bananas to withstand environmental changes like disease, as they're genetically programmed to respond to variable conditions in similar ways. So if one goes, they might all go. A potentially devastating reality for banana cultivators. All pretty amazing for such an everyday fruit, right? But the banana hasn't always been so commonplace here in the United States. Before the 1880s, most Americans had never even seen a banana. But by 1910, the country was chock full of them. Demand sprang up suddenly within this time with sudden public fascination with this exotic fruit, which seemed healthy and clean, especially because of its peel. At the same time, commercial growing expanded dramatically in the Caribbean and Latin America, matching this demand. Talk about a banana boom. But the banana is no angel in this arrangement. The banana industry and American companies came to dominate many Latin American and Caribbean economies, complicating politics and creating unbalanced economies which still have to work with their dependence on the banana. So there you have it. The banana, herbaceous plant, phylogenetic philanderer, economic agent, and a worldwide source of nutrition. And all because of our good friend, Musa Acuminata.